Welcome back, everybody. State leaders marked a milestone recently with the amount of help they're set to provide organizations benefiting Texas veterans. A week ago today, the governor celebrated more than $46 million in grants going to 175 different groups across the state.
That money will flow from the Fund for Veterans Assistance, which is overseen by the Texas Veterans Commission. And today we're going to talk more about this program and the assistance it's set to provide with our two guests here in studio. Erv Leos is director of the Fund for Veterans Assistance, as well as an Army veteran. And Dr. Victoria Torres works with the Baylor Scott & White Research Institute, which is receiving one of these grants. Welcome to you both. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Erv, I do want to start with you. The Veterans Commission is reporting that these grants, this particular round, is set to help about more than 40,000 veterans and their families all across the state. So first, before we discuss more about where that money is going, talk to us about the program and what its goals are.
All right, so the program, it helps veterans and their families, but our goals is to provide financial assistance to help with simple as rent, utilities, well, not that simple, but also with helping with fixing cars, providing gas for a car for people to get to work, also with home modifications for veterans with disabilities to give them accessibility to their home, and also mental health, which obviously Dr. Torres will talk about.
Yeah.
Yes, and Dr. Torres, we'll get to you in just a bit. But Erv, one more question for you. What are some of the organizations hoping to do with this money? Really talk about the broad ways that different groups are going to get a piece of this to get to help folks.
Well, again, it's just like I mentioned, it's a variety of different programs. So they're helping with rent, utilities, helping veterans that are struggling financially, helping veterans that might be in a wheelchair and their home is not accessible to them. So we're widening doorways, putting in, modifying bathrooms and showers so they can have accessibility and just easier way of life.
So many different ways to help.
Yeah, and Dr. Torres, we want to turn to you now. We mentioned that the Baylor Scott & White Research Institute will see some of this funding. I believe this round you all are set to get a grant worth $350,000. Talk to us about what you plan to do with that.
Yes, well, the Warriors Research Institute, or WRI for short, which is part of Baylor Scott & White, makes it its mission to enhance the quality of evidence-based mental health care delivered to first responders and veteran family members. And so we are able to deliver high quality care that's convenient and therefore is respectful of veterans' time and thankful for their service. So essentially, the money helps us to be able to provide that service and bridge gaps, whether it be geography or time that's keeping veterans from getting those services. We're able to overcome that. We also train the next generation of care providers through the program. So doctoral level students serve as therapists as well, who are supervised by licensed clinicians.
We know May is also Mental Health Awareness Month, so it's so appropriate that we're discussing this. So talk about the importance of getting these types of services to veterans in particular.
So important. I mean, the demand is huge. We've already been able to serve 600 veterans and veteran family members, and we're grateful for this renewal that will allow us to continue bridging those gaps, not only for people in busy cities, but also in rural areas who often get left behind.
How many more veterans? Do you have an estimate of how many more might be able to be helped with this new funding?
Yes, over 100, which might not sound like a lot, but in our program, we actually are able to retain people. And so that represents over 1,000 sessions delivered to people who stay in and get better in the program.
Yeah, and Erv, before we go, I want to ask you about that $46 million in grants for this time. How big of a deal is that for the Veterans Commission and for the program that you oversee?
You know, it is a big deal. I've been here for 10 years, and that is the most money we've awarded since I've been here, and also the most grants we've awarded as well. So it is a big deal.
Yeah, that must feel nice too.
Oh yes, it does. Yes, yes.
Really, really incredible. We can't wait to see you guys put this money to work and see the wonderful benefits to those families that your program, Dr. Torres, and also across the state of Texas, so many veterans help. So thank you both so much for being here and giving us a peek inside where this money and funding will go.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
All right, we're going to send it over to break, and we'll be back after this.